Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tanks Gaming. Today again with another Hearts of Iron 4 video in the Man and the High Castle mod. We are doing the island hopping towards Europe. Really like to take out Great Britain or Britannia, which should be kind of helpful. My Marines are on their way to Iceland right now. Is there any resources on Iceland by any chance? Nope. Any resources on Ireland? Some iron and some aluminium. We might land actually in Ireland. I have not yet decided. Where are my Marines though? Oh, they are at sea. Ooh, I did forget to do that again. Yeah, do convoy escort. Please. Please and thank you. And the harbors are actually getting built in Greenland, which is nice. Which made that a lot different already. 36? What? That's still good. Yeah, that landing is not going to be happening. Well, maybe. It's just 2 divisions defending it. If I could nuke it, it would help. It would help a ton if I could nuke it. But I can't, because I can reach here. Damn it. Yep, they all got repelled. Air zone. Awesome if we could reach Iceland and nuke it. That would have been a landing there if we could have nuked it. Actually, this harbor is much closer up there, so delete all your orders and you get new orders to go from this harbor up here to over here. It's much closer to get there, and until you are ready to and prepared, you're gonna go and do some more convoy raiding. Or actually search and destroy, or just patrolling. Search and destroy, it's a tight formation. No, just convoy raiding should be fine for right now. I mean, yeah, of course the Marines, every time they fail or something is going amiss, they're losing equipment and troops and stuff, which is not super helpful. And over here we have a fight again, nothing happened. There's another fight. Sink a couple of German ships there. Yeah, I think I sunk most of the enemy fleet. Yeah, it looks like it. Because that's also just convoy ships with some support from planes. Yeah, you could barely reach it, so... If I go to the air map mode and click on those guys, and then click on Iceland again... Some of it actually reach, so you go back here. And now we actually have the air coverage we need over Iceland to nuke it. Right? Kind of. Holy moly, there's a lot of enemy fighters in over Iceland. There we are. Wrong button. There we are. Nuke it. Nuke it. My ships. You guys. Ooh, this is a battleship? It is a battleship. Awesome. You're gonna do convoy escort. And the Marines will go. And we will nuke it one more time. Because the Marines are on their way. Right? They are. They actually are. Oh, they're already at sea. Good. Well, if we get that, we'll nuke it one more time. We have enough nukes, 209 nukes ready to go. They actually started to fall back, it looks like it. Nah, not really. One more nuke. We don't have the air coverage right now. Now we have. There we go. Nuke it one more time. And as soon as the battle starts, probably one more nuke. There we go, one more nuke. Boom. There we go. Marines have landed. Meaning one of you guys stays in the harbor, like before. Stay in the harbor, and the rest will get the order to... Oops. To take out all of the island. Control right click, control click, and execute super aggressively. Go for it. Take it out. Building up the harbor to a level 10. Why didn't they do that already? Infrastructure, we can also start to upgrade it to a level 10. Do we want to build anti-airs up to the level? No radars have been built. Can just build one level 6 radar in here. Okay. Will do, will do. Greenland. Iceland needs to go all the way to the top. Iceland needs to go all the way to the top. Just in case. Ooh, there's winds. Did sink another couple of stuff. While this is happening, this fleet can go back to convoy raiding. Just because, why the hell not? Any landings in the US? Yep, there is a landing down here, which is already bonked. On the east coast, it looks clear. In Alaska, it doesn't look too clear. There are 12 British divisions which just got bobbed. On other news, it looks okay-ish. I mean, it looks rather okay from this perspective. No major naval invasions planned anymore anywhere. I don't know why we have planes down here doing stuff, but okay. They should be doing stuff up here. Maybe they followed all the way down here. I don't know. If we had a couple more Marines, we could try to take out Panama. The Panama Canal. But, nah. It's not necessary, I think. I mean, if we would clear out the Cuba, the Caribbean, there's still Venezuela, and there's still this German Nazi wreck over here to deal with. Brazil does fairly... Nah, not really. I was going to say they really like us, but they actually have troops everywhere sometimes. You did manage to land a couple of medium tank types 8 British tanks. Advanced organization, you have 50% organization, you have a little bit of strength. Yeah, we're gonna wait. Gonna wait a little bit before we kill you. You guys are still holding that. There have not been any attempts of landing there. Also no attempts in Greenland so far. And we actually have taken all of Iceland, which is awesome. You are a level 10 airbase, which means I think all of you guys come over to this airbase. And you don't do that anymore, you actually do also do air coverage over here. And yep, we could actually land in north of Scotland. In the north of Scotland, but we will need a couple more harbors, which we will start to produce right now. In Iceland, yeah, let's build up level 10 harbors in all 3 provinces and actually tell you guys delete all your orders, and you're gonna do this. All 9 divisions, so all provinces are covered right now. And you're doing great over here, right? How's the air zone looking? Ships are doing that. A couple of planes are doing this. You could have a couple more planes over Iceland, actually. But my fleet probably doesn't need to cover this area anymore up here. The Labrador Sea probably doesn't need to be covered anymore, I think. So, just click that away and go into the Norwegian Sea. For now. Oh crap. Go into the Norwegian Sea for now. So we have a coverage all around Iceland. And I don't really know if I should go for the Faroe Islands first or raid away into the UK. That's the big question here. First of all that stuff needs to be built in Iceland, which will take a little while. Yeah, actually you are building everything, which is nice. Because at the moment you get, well, only the guys who are marching are getting attrition right now. Because the infrastructure is not very good. It's at a level 4 right now. We have some naval invasions in Alaska again. Oh yeah, look at that. Another 5 British division managed to land there. A couple of them tanks, right? 1 tank, 4 infantry. How about those 4 divisions down here? Well, how about if you attack? Get some help from this side. Oh, look at that. Just turned green. Which means that gives you guys quite a lot of experience, maybe. Did you get any experience out of that? Probably. And move back to your positions. Florida's still safe. Nobody has tried to land over here in forever. How does it look like? Just 800k missing. Just 900 days. So it's not in the thousands anymore. Which is nice. Probably gonna switch over a couple of those guys into tank divisions at some point. Probably all of them, actually. How many are those? Yellow Army, 26. Oh no, that's also covering this island over here. Which looks rather okay-ish. Greenland is getting ready to do anything they can. We are building up some harbors over here, right? Yeah, look at that. A lot of Iceland harbors. It's already a level 1 harbor everywhere, right? There's one, and this province. This province doesn't have a harbor yet. Really? I did set it to be built. Yep, there it is. Here it came. Level 1 harbor. So they're all good. My tanks over there should stay over there for a little while at least. They're still covering Iceland, Greenland. They're in good shape, right? Well, you can start your training for a little while. I have enough tanks and stuff. Just don't have enough infantry equipment. I can upgrade my planes again. Which one was it? I think the naval bombers are maxed out, right? Naval bombers Mark IV. Yep, they're maxed out. Same goes for the jet fighter. Close air support Mark V's. Yep, we can still upgrade the close air support Mark V's. Go up with the engine and go up with the reliability. That's too much. What does the engine do actually? High speed gives the plane advantage when it comes to positioning on target selection appropriate for interceptors. So it doesn't really important for you. Reliability is more important. There you go. Mark 6s. Switch it over to Mark 6s. Don't really have points, but can we upgrade the strategy bombers? We could. We haven't done anything for those guys. So we're gonna wait for some points. Transport planes would be great if you could increase their range, but I didn't program the game, so there it is. Did sink a couple more convoys here. We did lose 2 destroyers, though. Actually, that means my fleet... I'm gonna get a new home harbor, which will be this one over here. Does it shift? Why isn't it working? My fleet. I want my fleet selected. Home base is Nova Scotia. No, your home base should be here. That doesn't work. Your home base should be here. Control right click to set as home base. Go to harbor. Ah, now it's switched. There you are, Iceland level 5. I did lose quite a lot of ships there. Down to 53 again. Which means, yeah, you should just stay in here and repair for a little while. I lost all my light cruisers. No, I lost my battle cruisers. And a couple of destroyers. How's the Admiral doing? Ironside is nearly done. Flywater is nearly done. Yeah, you're doing okay-ish. Could be better, could be worse. I have more possibilities to... Oh yeah, I grabbed a lot of stuff over here. I see. Dockyards, 0 out of 4. That one already done. That one already done. Airport already level 10. How much planes are in here? Enough-ish. I'm actually gonna upgrade you to 300 to 400 a wing. No, 300 a wing. Is that the limit? And actually we're gonna give you a couple of strategic bombers in here. Where the hell are they? Jet strat bombers. Should be quite a few actually. Are they further up the list? There they are. Control like 10? Okay. Just so we have the reach actually. And actually click on it again. Let's set the limit for this one to 500 anyways as well. Set the limit. Do we have an ace which we can give you? There you go. There's a dead ace. You're not you're unassigned. You can come here and probably there's no ace for my bomber pilot, right? No, there is not. Okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, Iceland is pretty contested most of the times. Although the upcoming radar should help with that quite a bit. How far is the radar up? It's getting upgraded. It's getting upgraded, which is awesome. Any landings somewhere? You killed that one. No landings over here, no landings. There is a landing in Florida. You should be able to kill that. Yep, you did. Any landings on the west coast? Nope, except the one up here in Alaska, which we already knew of. You're gonna bob that. You already did. Awesome. That looks rather okay-ish. No landings in Mexico. You should really focus on Mexico enemies. Otherwise, I'm gonna screw you over rather soonish. How is my ship production coming along? In 6 months, I'll build 1 battleship. I'll build 2.65 battle cruisers a year. I'll still build 3 heavy cruisers a year, nearly 4. And I'll build 1.4 destroyers a month. So my fleet count should go back up again. Yeah, it's already up to 57. That should be good. Do we have anybody with some skill here? Not really. Nope. And they're all still in the repair status. So they need to get repaired. Which is not a really big surprise, I mean. They do need reparations. So, Yellow Army, I'm gonna go and grab all the neutral police units. Switch them over to tank divisions. Actually, I'm gonna switch you... Oops. Okay, yellow again. I'm gonna switch you two over to the striker division. And I'm gonna switch you... Oh crap. I switched everybody over to striker division except the 2 divisions. Yeah, well, you two gonna be Iron Fist divisions. I had enough materials for those guys to do that, so you can start your training. Yeah, everywhere are tank divisions now. Oopsie. Ah well, it happened. How much tanks do we have left after that one? Still 6,000 tanks left. Just 2,000 mechanized left. Just 700 days till everybody has a gun again. Which should also be the time till my fleet is fixed up, right? You're still getting fixed up, you're still getting fixed up, you're still getting fixed up. And then there are a couple more destroyers down here which are getting fixed. No, actually that's it. That's all that needs to be fixed. Okay. So that should be kind of helpful. My big question now is, land in north of England or in Ireland? I think England would be the fastest. Well, Ireland doesn't make any sense because they're not in the war. They're pretty fascist, but they're still good. How is Switzerland doing? It's getting a little bit communist and a little bit fascist there, but otherwise they are still neutral as well. How much divisions? 10 to 26. Wondering if you fortified your borders with some bunkers, which I would have done. Yeah, I think so because Ireland is not really in the war, I will land in Ireland. Well, actually, in England. Well, actually, let me check. There's more chromium in Norway. But if I land in Norway, I have to deal with all of this. I think I need to take out Britain first. There's not a lot of chromium, which is one of the things I actually need. Unfortunately. There's really not a lot of chromium. Just 2 up here. But I can't do anything. I need to take out the island first. So I take out England. And then I probably just leave like a token. Every harbor will have a division in there again to guard it. And then I probably go over to Norway. Although, who does need to capitulate in this war? Hopefully just the Great Nazi Reich. Greater Nazi Reich. Okay, the Greater Nazi Reich, the Reichskommissariat Ukraine, the Reichskommissariat Moskavian, Vichy France, Nationalist Spain, and Britain. Okay, so Britain is definitely a goal I need to go for, because they need to capitulate. Same goes for pretty much all of Europe, except Italy. So the Greater Nazi Reich, Vichy France, Spain, Ukraine. This one doesn't. Reichskommissariat Ostland doesn't need to capitulate. Same goes for Norway and the Greater Finland. But this one over here, Reichskommissariat Moskavian, needs to capitulate as well. So yeah, there is that. I mean, my troops should be getting ready. Well, my Marines doing pretty well, actually. How is the reach here? I mean, we probably could get air superiority in northern Scotland and nuke it. Scapa Flow, land in Scapa Flow with the Marines. Bring over the tanks as well. Don't need 10 tanks down here. Probably split it so there are just 5 tanks down here. 7 tanks. You're gonna be added to this front line over here. They are still attrition. Oh, because they are training. Yeah. They were training. They can stop their training rather soonish. Same goes with this guys then. Yeah, I need to stock up the army here and get them ready to move in, because as soon as the Marines have landed, I'll need to send over tanks as well. I mean, I'll leave those guys over here, and I'll leave those 5 guys down here for the moment. That's more than 5. 2, 4, 7. 7 guys down here, and those guys up here. Because when I move out with those guys, I probably need to cover all the harbors again with the rest of the tank divisions from Yellow Army. Which is getting training quite a bit. Same goes for this army over here. It's getting trained. At some point I will tell all my air force to cover this air zone so I can nuke it. And then I also bring out my fleet again to do some convoy escort. To move over to the UK. Yeah, I'll decide that I'll try to land in Scapa Flow first. I'm debating taking the Faroe Islands out first, so I can put an airport up here. It's probably the smarter thing to do, isn't it? Take out the Faroe Islands and then move into the north of England. Bring all my tanks over and rush them down. Which was probably not the smartest idea, because, yeah, I don't have any mountaineers now anymore. We will see, we will see. But anyway, guys, that was it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy, please hit the like button. You can also subscribe to the channel or follow me on Facebook or Twitter. Links will be in the video description. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.